Chelsea have finalized the appointment of Enzo Maresca as their new head coach. The contract is now signed and will be valid until June 2029, a 5-year deal. It also includes an option to extend until June 2030. Chelsea will pay a compensation fee to Leicester. Could Willian Pacho be Virgil van Dijk's long-term successor at Anfield? Why Liverpool are interested in Eintracht Frankfurt's Ecuadorian defender? The ball-winning machine only moved to Deutsche Bank Park last year, but there is growing talk of a summer switch to Anfield. This is where it gets interesting. Speculation is rising that Pacho could be one of the first signings of the post-Jurgen Klopp era at Liverpool. Even before the German stepped down and Arne Slot was confirmed as his replacement, it was reported that the Reds were closely monitoring Pacho's progress in Frankfurt. However, whether they are willing to pay the reported €60 million fee that the Bundesliga outfit are said to be seeking remains uncertain. As already mentioned, Pacho is far from the finished article, and many pundits in Germany do not believe he is ready for such a significant step up in class. On the other hand, it is clear that Liverpool are looking for a long-term successor to Van Dijk, a young player of enormous potential, and Pacho certainly fits that profile. He made great strides playing with Alderweireld. Imagine how much he might develop working alongside the Dutchman every day. PSG ready to challenge Man City and Arsenal for £100 million Bruno Guimaraes signing as French giants look to replace underperforming midfielder. Paris Saint-Germain are set to enter the transfer race to sign Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes as they look to part ways with Manuel Ugarte. The League One champions signed Ugarte for a whopping €60 million from Sporting CP, ahead of the 2023-24 season. However, the Uruguayan has failed to meet expectations, having appeared in 37 matches across all competitions, providing 3 assists. PSG are already considering parting ways with the defensive midfielder after just 1 season. Sporting director Luis Campos has included 2 high-profile names in the club's shortlist of midfielders who could replace the 23-year-old. The list includes players like Bayern Munich's star Joshua Kimmich and Newcastle's Guimaraes. The Magpie star has been the subject of intense speculation recently, with several elite clubs including Premier League giants Arsenal and Manchester City vying for his signature. The 26-year-old signed a new deal last summer and has a £100 million release clause in his existing contract that is valid until 2028. Premier League bound? Karim Adeyemi makes key change as Borussia Dortmund put winger up for sale. Borussia Dortmund winger Karim Adeyemi has left his agent ahead of the summer transfer window. Adeyemi has parted ways with his current agent as rumors about an exit from Dortmund continue to circulate. The 22-year-old is attracting interest from unnamed English clubs and will be sold if the price is right from any offer that does arrive. Adeyemi has started just 10 games in the Bundesliga this season, where he has scored 3 goals and added 1 assist. He arrived from RB Salzburg in 2022 for around £30 million and is contracted until 2027. He has failed to build on his promising first campaign in yellow and black, where he scored 6 goals and had 5 assists in 20 starts across the top flight of German football. The German winger will likely focus on trying to secure the Champions League title against Los Blancos on Saturday before considering his options this summer. He has not been included in Julian Nagelsmann's provisional Germany squad for Euro 2024, so he will have time in the coming months to decide where he wants to play next season. Ryan Gravenberch on his future. I hope to play here at Liverpool for years to come. It's a top club. I've never spoken to Arne Slot, but he is a trainer who likes attacking football. That should suit me, you would think. We will see. Mason Greenwood, Player of the season for Getafe, with Manchester United already working to sell him this summer. Active discussions are taking place to find the best solution with Manchester United, determined to make a profit with Mason's sale. One to watch in the coming weeks, Ederson could leave Manchester City in the summer transfer window if a good proposal is made. It's a possibility. There's already interest from Saudi Pro League clubs, with Ederson considering options at the end of the season. It will be up to the player. Carlo Ancelotti on Kylian Mbappe. I'm only going to comment on my players as they're very, very good. Vinicius is improving every day. Jude Bellingham immediately understood what it means to be at Real Madrid. Fabrizio Bruno to West Ham. Verbal agreement now in place between West Ham and Flamengo for the 28-year-old center back. Exclusive details, €12 million, fixed fee plus €2 million add-ons. The Brazilian center back will be the first signing for Lopetegui at West Ham United. Luka Modric on retirement. I can't say when. I have to see how I feel. But right now, I feel so good physically that I'm sure I can still play elite football. Don't look at the age. I feel great. Bayer Leverkusen want to accelerate in the coming days to complete the first signing, Alex Garcia. Xabi Alonso has already made contact with the player, who is keen on joining and trying a new chapter in Germany. Talks ongoing with Girona as the fee is being discussed. Nacho on his future. I've decided what I am going to do when the season ends, but I'm not going to say it. It is not the right time. Being captain or winning the Champions League won't change my decision. Cristiano Ronaldo breaks the Saudi League record for goals in a single season, making it 35 goals. 35 goals, 11 assists in 31 games. Previous record was 34 goals in 2019 by Hamdallah. After President De Laurentiis' approval, Napoli lawyers and Antonio Conte's camp are now working on key details of the contract to finalize the deal. No signature planned for today, but now working on legal aspects and details, progressing to complete the agreement. Anthony Marshall to Manchester United fans. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me. Your songs, your encouragement, and your love for the club are memories that will remain engraved in my heart forever.